Hello and welcome to the Guilty Gear Xrd Venom Introductory Guide. The purpose of this video is to be a primer for new Venom players that works in tandem with the Dustloop Venom overview page, the Xrd Venom Discord server, specifically the info and guides channel, and the basic tutorials and missions included in the game itself. This should get you up and running with the character, but it will be far from comprehensive. Venom is a complex character in a complex game in a genre known for complexity, so there's no shortcut to mastering him. If you want a more comprehensive guide, you can check out Hirsch's much longer video. Link is in the description. A few notes before we start. Number 1, the video will be light on combos and Okizeme, since they are well-covered topics, as you can find many examples in the Dustloop combos and Okizeme page for Venom, or in the Xrd Venom Discord server, or other places online. Number 2, while this video is meant for new Venom players, I'm hoping older veteran players might also get something out of it. Number 3, the tips here are all of my own opinion, based on my experience playing Venom and watching top players play him for years. They may not be objectively the correct answer in some cases, but Xrd Venom is a very expressive character, and you can play him in many different ways. Venom's main tool in neutral is his normals. They are the means to the end, which is summoning balls. He cannot set any balls out without either using his normals directly to get the frame advantage and spacing to do so, or simply use the threat of his normals to get the time and space to set some balls out. Far Slash has very long range and is fast for that length, but it can be countered with 6Ps, low profile moves, and some instant air dashes. S is another fast poke with long range, but it has limited Gatling at its main range, as no other button after reaches. It can also lose to low crush moves. 6P is so godly it's a meme. It's fast enough with such long range that it can work as a poke in addition to a counter poke. On counter hit, 6P combos to 6H for a knockdown. And on normal hit or on block, you can still Gatling to 6H for tons of block stun and pushback for a safe ball set, or a knockdown if they decide not to block or do something that 6H frame traps. But 6P whiffs against some crouching characters, and just tends to lose to low pokes. 6H on its own is a solid poke, gets you a knockdown on hit, and as mentioned, lots of block stun and pushback on block, so committing to a ball set would be a safe option either way. "6H can catch people in the air, but they can move closer into its dead zone. It can also beat some low profile moves, but not dependably. It is, however, slow and can get stuffed on startup or whiff punished when it's out of range. Once you land those normals, you can cancel to ball set if you are far enough out of reach for the opponent, or to Q5 to stop people trying to either punish ball sets or use that advantage to get closer to Venom. You can also cancel to Stinger or Carcass if you have the charge. But it's hard to charge in neutral when you're moving on ground and poking. For anti-airs, 6P is a meme for a reason, with its incredible speed and long high hitbox. On normal hit, you get a knockdown with 6P jump cancel jump PH, where you can then do air P set into jump D ball hit for a basic meaty Oki to get some plus frames. And on counter hit, you can do instant air dash for optimal damage and corner carry. 6P 6H is not recommended since it does low damage on counter hit and won't combo on normal hit, as you do risk 6H getting tick button punished. It's best to confirm into a proper jump cancel normal hit route or the optimal instant air dash counter hit one. Air throws are strong in Xrd in general, and Venom gets great reward off of it with a strong Oki. After the air throw, you do close slash, charge HQ5 knockdown, then do charge slash stinger aim backspin, then 5k dash jump for the mix. 6P in air throw should cover most of your anti-air needs. Now on to the fun part. Generally Venom uses single ball and two ball formations to zone. Starting with single ball, P-ball gives Venom the fastest way to hit a ball after summoning it, and that's with 5P ball hit. Hitting P-ball immediately would have it go high, which is good for covering an air approach. But many can dash under, or low profile, or poke under. If you wait before hitting P-ball, you can have it go low to stop some low profile moves. But they can go over it with an air approach. K-ball is your ball of choice for aggression. You can hit it with 6P to go high, but you'll mainly be hitting it with jump buttons. Neutral jump P can stop air approaches, while neutral jump H can hit low profile or grounded dashes to go under K-ball. Dash jump P, dash jump S, or dash jump K can have you moving forward with K-ball leading you, protecting your approach. You can even get a high-low mix-up if they block the ball. S-ball is used for retreating back and creating space between you and the opponent. You can hit it with instant air dash back jump H, or jump P, or jump K, or jump S, or just a jump back jump D or teleport jump D. Use that space to summon more balls safely. H-ball is mainly used for teleporting to or behind the opponent. After summoning H-ball, you can teleport behind an opponent who is trying to punish ball set. But be wary that the teleport can be baited and punished with an anti-air or air throw. Moving on to two ball formations, S and H ball gets you a double ball hit with 5P that covers the ground and air approach. But you have to do 5P right after summoning H ball, or you won't get the split ball effect. P and K ball gives you a versatile formation. You can hit it with 6P to go high, you can do 5K, then dash jump S to cover your approach, or neutral jump P, jump D to cover many parts of the screen. You can also do 5P, then summon P-ball to have a 2-ball split that covers a high and low approach. If you micro dash before doing 5P ball hit P-summon, you can have a 3-way ball split that covers a bigger portion of the screen, even covering really high super jumps or double jumps. Venom combos fall into 3 categories: standing confirms, crouching confirms, and far confirms. On standing, you do close slash, instant air dash, jump S, HD, land 6H, or instead of 6H, you can extend the combo with a dash, jump KS, HD, land 6H. For a more advanced route, you can do close slash, PQ5, dash, jump KS, HD, land 6H, K-set. This offers you a better Oki mid-screen. Other ball options for the Q5 and ball set can be used for more advanced Oki. On crouching, you can do CS, KQ5, 5K, 6P plus ball hit, 6H. Or for more damage and corner carry, you can do close slash SQ5, 5P plus ball hit, instant air dash. But this route is very character and spacing dependent. You can check my video guide on how to do the SQ5 instant air dash combo route on every character on my channel, link in the description. If you get to the corner during the combo, make sure to end it with 6H into Q5 ender if possible, to set up a stronger Oki. The Q5 knockdown essentially grants you a free ball summon, and you'd be able to charge Slash Stinger to level 2 or summon 1 or 2 more balls, all while still having time to hit the opponent with a meaty projectile. Make sure not to have Q5 hit as OTG, which can happen if the 6H hits them too low to the ground. And also be aware that light characters can take out of a Q5 if it hits them high enough. So you would need to charge Q5 just for a bit after 6H to have it hit them closer to the ground for a proper knockdown. Finally, at far range, that is when the third hit of close slash would whiff on standing opponents, or when you can't even get close slash and get a far slash. You combo to 2D for a quick knockdown. As for throws, while they do give Venom a free combo, the damage would be extremely scaled, even with high risk. Trying to maximize damage would only lead to the opponent gaining a lot of tension and burst for the little damage they took, so it's not worth trying, unless it'll kill of course. Instead, use the free combo to create a strong Oki, either by doing a corner carry route for a corner Oki, ending with a Q5 knockdown, or a mid-screen Q5 knockdown Oki. As an example, the same air throw combo in Oki I mentioned earlier can be used, which is close slash, charge HQ5, charge slash stinger aim backspin, 5k ball hit, and then you jump and then you get the high-low mix-up. More combos can be found on Dustloops or the Xrd Venom Discord server. Your 4 main Blockstring ender specials are Carcass, Stinger, Q5 and Ball Set. S-Carcass gives you a lot of plus frames, but they can generally jump out of it, or intentionally trade to reset to neutral or be slightly at an advantage. And some characters have strong unique tools against S-Carcass. Heavy Carcass is mainly used in the corner to catch people trying to jump over slash Carcass to escape the corner, but it has a unique weakness where getting hit during it would make the ball disappear, an effect that does not happen with any other active ball. Slash Stinger can get you a small advantage from further off, especially when charged, but they can low profile or instant air dash over it to punish it. Heavy Stinger can frame trap or catch jump startup from further out, but you will likely be at a minor disadvantage, and that's without getting a set ball out, so your neutral options wouldn't be as strong compared to being at disadvantage but with a ball out. Q5 can work as a frame trap in addition to generating a ball safely. On counter hit, you can get a big combo if you're ready for it, but if you cancel to it from lower attack levels like 2S or 2D, it can be interrupted. They can also mash out if they instant block and mash a 5 frame attack before Q5. Charging Q5 a bit can give you a better frame advantage to continue offense without getting challenged so easily, but they can interrupt you trying to charge it. However, that puts them at risk of getting counter-hit by an uncharged Q5, and this closes out the RPS loop of Q5's pressure outcomes. Ball set is a risky way to get a ball out, but it is slightly faster than Q5's total recovery, and can be safe from attempts to punish Q5 with slow DPs such as axles, or low hitting attacks that hit Q5's extended lower hurt box, such as Souls, 2D, etc. Cancelling from a big block stun and pushback button like 5H or 2H can make it a bit safer. Venom's Oki options are extensive, and there are plenty of resources about his Oki, so I'll only cover two basic options. K-Ball dash jump S ball hit gets you a high-low option from most knockdowns. For closer knockdowns, you would need to air dash back to do the overhead option. P-Ball is a basic option that gets you a safe approach if you hit it with 5k and dash behind it. Or you can hit it with 5p and then lead the ball with your own normals to keep them locked down and be able to set more balls with P-Ball's block stun covering you. Plenty more Oki options can be found on Dustloops or the Xrd Venom Discord server. Venom's defense against pressure and Oki is weak by design, with no reversals, a serviceable backdash, and no sub 5 frame buttons. You'll just have to hold it most of the time. The only solace is that he has the fastest face up wake up in the game, which can get him out of some Oki. This is especially potent when coupled with options like Blitz, FD jump, backdash, or reversal throw. Which he has very good normals to use with as a throw option select, with a 5 frame close slash done with 6S plus H, and his infamous 6P done with 6P plus H. But still, it's better to manage your resources and have some meter or burst saved for these dire lose condition situations, as dead angle or burst can be your saving grace from death. Burst Dark Angel is also a solid option that can easily be baited by simply blocking it, given that Dark Angel is extremely plus on block. But some can punish it with very specific countermeasures. It still might be better to have the 50% tension and the burst as separate options to escape offense in two instances, rather than spending them all together at once. Having said that, Venom has some options for mashing out of pressure. 2k is 5 frames, and therefore is his fastest mash button to escape throws or to interrupt up-close pressure resets. Or punish moves that are at a minor disadvantage. But being low, it can be low crushed easily. 2S is 6 frames with incredibly long range, and can stop attempts by the opponent to space themselves out of 2k range in order to whiff punish 2k or just crush it with a disjointed normal. The speed and range of 2S makes it also good after FDing the opponent, pushing them far as they whiff a move. But 2S's lower hitbox means the same low crush moves that beat 2k might beat it as well, and the long recovery means they can jump or instant air dash over 2S and punish it. 5p, while a bit on the slower side at 6 frames, can still be a safe mash option that has a low recovery. And its high hitbox can beat the low crush options meant to beat 2k and 2s. 6p can beat those low crush options as well as beating long standing pokes and high projectiles. But it can whiff on crouching and tends to lose to lower pokes, which thankfully Venom's 2S would beat. Heavy Stinger YRC is an extremely strong option in neutral that dominates the mid-range. It allows Venom to shoot a fast, unreactable projectile and convert that to a combo on hit or a block string on block, and in case they try to go past it, Venom might be able to react and punish those approaches. However, it isn't advisable to be spending your meter on it often when it leads to a low reward like a block string that doesn't build you meter due to tension penalty. And if they simply jump over and air dash back, all you'd gain is maybe some ground to push them to the corner. Definitely not worth spending the last 25% of your meter if it means you risk being put on defense with no resources. But if you have plenty, usually after a gold burst hit, Bishop Runout is a great option in neutral for enhanced zoning, especially if you level it up with a few balls. After a gold burst hits, you generally have enough time to set 2 balls and do Bishop Runout without getting punished for it, even with the quickest tech and air dash, with some exceptions. Make sure to hit Bro with high level attacks like 5H and H Singer, so it can bounce back further from the opponent and also bounce back off the walls multiple times in case Bishop Runout didn't hit the opponent. And use the balls generated from colliding with Stinger or Carcass to zone some more. I wouldn't advise using meter in combos with Venom, as his meter is best suited in neutral, Oki or defense. However, if extending his combos would lead to a kill, then that will be the optimal decision. The best way to use meter in combos is with OTG Dark Angel after a corner 6H, since you'd be using this with the opponent's life bar near death when guts would be a factor. Damage scaling from high guts can be counteracted with a high number of hits, which Dark Angel is great at, especially when it hits as OTG. An optimal combo would be any instant air dash confirm into a dash jump KSHD extension into a 6H, and then 1 or 2 OTG Dark Angels, and an extra heavy double hit Morbid for some more hits. But if you land a big combo and can't carry them to the corner for a 6H OTG Dark Angel, you can go with Red Hail. You do this by replacing any 6H ender with a dash jump PPS, jump cancel, jump KSH, red hail. This will work even after a mid-screen dash jump KSHD extension. Finally, you can use red Roman cancel to convert low damage hits into full combos, like ranged far S or 2S or far 2D low openers in mid-screen mix-ups. Or a normal hit anti-air 6P. The damage here won't be as optimal as OTG Dark Angel or Red Hair Roots. In addition, you risk getting bursted out of your combo after spending meter to Red RC. Meter can enhance Venom's Oki in 3 ways. Number 1, it can give you a better mix-up, particularly from weaker knockdowns. Number 2, it can make your Oki safer from reversals, both universal ones like throw, blitz, jump outs and backdashes, and character specific ones like DPs, invul supers, parry, guard cancel, backdash cancel, and low profile moves. Number 3, meter can increase chip damage. This either directly leads to damage and potentially a checkmate scenario if the opponent has low health and little tension, or it can be useful for tension depletion, and if they are trying to FD to maintain their health, then they might drain their tension below the amount needed to do dead angle attacks or reversal supers. Be wary that if the opponent has a lot of life left, Dark Angel can build meter for them, especially if they instant block. So they might opt to IB to trade some of their life to build tension and gain enough to dead angle or do a metered reversal. If your meterless Oki is already robust enough, for example, if it's a double Q5 route done on a character with no reversals, then you might not need to spend meter for it, and could be better off saving meter for the next Oki, which might not be as robust depending on the knockdown, and could benefit from enhancing with YRC or Dark Angel. Or you could use the saved meter as well as the meter built from landing a combo off your mix-up for a round-ending Dark Angel or Red Hail. And that should do it for this Venom primer guide. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you all soon. Take care.